Good afternoon, students. We are going to talk about section 6.6 today, two variable inequalities. And it is still chapter 6, so most assuredly, we are still going to be using Desmos. Let's go to work. Section 6.6, two variable quadratic inequalities. Here we're going to be given inequalities, and basically, we need to graph them. Let's start with this first one that you can see right here. Now, when we go to do these, it's just going to be like it was at the beginning of section 6. If you have something on one side of the equation that's not equal to 0, you're going to have to deal with it. For example, if I had 6 was greater than or equal to x squared plus 2x minus 5, I would have to subtract 6 from both sides and solve that. So I'd have 0 is greater than or equal to x squared plus 2x, in this case, minus 11. But, wow, that's really ugly. But that's what it would have to be. But then when I plug it in, I wouldn't use the 0. I would use the y when I plug it into Desmos. So sorry, that's really ugly handwriting, but I wrote that with my screen standing up. So anyhow, let's go ahead and graph this and see what happens. Y is, now when you go to use the less than or greater than or equal to symbols, a lot of times you got to come up with the I don't want that. You can go away. Hide it. There we go. There it is. I got to use the tools that are given to me, so it's got to be less than or equal to x squared plus 4x minus 1. Now, some things I want you to notice as you look at this. The line is solid because we have, let me go ahead and open this, because we have greater than or equal to, less than or equal, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, the line is solid. If I just had less than or greater than, the line would be dotted, okay? And that went the full page, so there we go. But this one, since it's less than or equal to, has a solid line. And then, of course, it's shaded. So let's go look at another one that's given to us somewhere in here. There's another equation for us right there. Let's go ahead and graph that one. Notice I didn't get rid of the first one. I don't have to, but I want you to see what it's going to look like. It's greater than or equal to 2 parentheses x minus 3 quantity squared minus 7. And there we can see this particular one is solid and it's shaded on the inside of the parabola. There, I got rid of the first one so you can see it fully. Watch what happens if I change this from the sign from greater than or equal to just greater than. See that? Goes to dotted. That was what I was talking about with the line. So this is section 6.6 in a nutshell. That's what you got to do. Whatever you see, you have to graph it on Desmos, and then I would have to, if this were my problem, then translate this graph onto my paper, and I would use the points that are given to me here to graph those onto my paper and make it look like it should and in the location that it should. So homework for section 6.6 is going to be all of the questions, which is a whole 12 of them. So 1 through 12. Make sure that you put in your x and y values that you can find as part of the graph. I would suggest you always use your vertex, your solutions, which are your x-intercepts or your roots, your y-intercept, if you have one of those. Try to find and use nice round numbers in there. There you are. That was section 6.6. Y'all have a great day.